What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel, For Collectors, a channel that's for collectors like you. I'm Theo, and on tonight's live stream, we're going to rank the 50s Bowman sets. And I have a great panel on the show. Oh, wait a second. John, the producer's in my ear right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Breaking news. Collectors are at the PSA headquarters. You heard me right. Collectors at the PSA headquarters, they're protesting right now. And lucky for you, we now have an on-the-ground reporter that works for Collectors. His name's Dayne. Dayne, we're going to cut to you right now. What's going on out there?
Thanks, Theo. Everything seems to be calm here, just some minor damage. And beside the Apache helicopter that's flying overhead, PSA says they have everything under control and the protesters are just a little upset with them. That everything should be fine and everything should be worked out. The one thing that most collectors are concerned with is that a lack of response from President Mangini. His people are saying that he's in Tijuana making his latest rap video, but he seems to not be showing any concern. You know absolutely that he has no love lost for PSA. So maybe he's letting this go on a little longer than normal, just to maybe teach PSA a lesson. But other than that, everything is pretty calm. There seems to be some picnickers over my left shoulder, and I think that everything is moving along nicely here, and I don't think there's anything to be concerned about.
So yeah, I mean, Midlife Nation, I'm telling you all that we really have to consider some of those sorts of... Hold on. What's that? Protesters in front of PSA headquarters? There is a protest going on in front of the PSA headquarters. I think that people are really getting frustrated with what PSA has been up to, how long things are taking to get their cards back. The prices aren't coming down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take it live to a reporter. Dayne, I hear that you are in front of PSA headquarters. Is everything going on there peaceful? Can you tell us, are the protests that are happening peaceful? Tell us what's going on from your perspective.
Everything is calm here, says PSA executives. That the fires behind me are natural, just like a forest fire, that eventually when they calm down, new buildings and new growth will occur, according to PSA executives. They also said that they offered the protesters some 75-year-old Wilson Franks to try to show goodwill. When I asked them if they were worried about food poisoning after such a long sustained period, they said no, that the Franks were similar to wine and that they had aged nicely and that nothing for the best for their customers. So I think that if we take into consideration the small amount of damage that's been going on as a result of a couple protesters that took things a little overboard, other than that, everything is really, really calm. They also said that they blamed everything on baseball collector Mike, that if he wouldn't have made the statement that SGC was closing in a year, that this would never have occurred. So they're very much saying that Mike triggered that avalanche and that it's all his fault. That transparency of PSA is second to none and that they don't understand why this uprising has even occurred. But they're not concerned about it. Greg, we'll just have to see. While PSA and the collectors are sorting things out peacefully behind me, I thought I'd show you a couple of dandies. No, not a dandy potato chip, but how about a 1959 Topps Mickey Mantle and a 1952 Bowman? Let me show you these two close up. All right, here's a pair that three of a kind can't beat. A 1959 Topps Mickey Mantle and a PSA 6. And that gorgeous, gorgeous centering. The color 52 Bowman. PSA 4. A pair that three of a kind can't beat. Two Mantles. I'll take Mantles any day of the week over just any old three cards. Blue chip stock of the vintage sports card hobby. Mickey Mantle. Join us next time at Classy Sports Cards.